See, triangle, there is one concept, students. Triangle concept. I'll teach you all that. Along with quadrilateral, if you use even the triangle concept to find the answer. Look at a triangle has how many sides? A triangle has, yes. Respond all of you. How many sides does a triangle have? Three sides. Okay. What is the perimeter? It's same. What do you mean by perimeter? Perimeter is the outer boundary, right? So AB plus BC plus CA. Right? I'll name the alphabets. I'll give alphabets A, B, and C. Concentrate your Alia, Amani, your answers calculation were wrong. Okay, Amani is fine. Alia, respond Alia. Concentrate, okay? Because you're doing some of your steps are wrong, your formulas you're writing wrong. So concentrate when I'm teaching. Okay, what's the perimeter, students? For AB, what I've written? For AB, it is. I mean, for A, B, B, C, what are the alphabets I've taken? A plus B plus C. This is perimeter for a rectangle. Remember two things: perimeter and area. Area of a rectangle. So perimeter is nothing but A plus B plus C. Right? All three sides are different. In triangle, we have different types. In triangle, we have three types of triangle, four types of triangle. Do you know those types? I will study about that. Yes, respond all of you all. Did you all study different types of triangles before? Yes, what are the types? What are the different types? Very good. Like that, there are three types. First, look here. First thing, a triangle will have three sides, three vertex, all these things. Now, types of triangles. In types, we have three types. One is scalene triangle. The next one is isosceles triangle. And the next other one is equilateral triangle. The meaning of scalene triangle is all three sides are different. What is scalene triangle, students? All the three sides will be different. One will be 5 centimeter, one will be 6, one will be 7. Okay, that is scalene. Scalene meaning is different. All three sides are different. Isosceles. Yes, tell me what's the meaning of isosceles. Very good. Two sides are equal. And one more thing, the angle of a scalene triangle, the angle formed. Angle is nothing but when I take two lines like this, if I join here, angle is formed. Okay, like this. This is known as angle. Is it possible to measure this distance using ruler? Can we use a ruler and measure? Is it possible? No, right? You can't bend the ruler and measure, right? So for angle, which device do we use, students? In geometry box, which tool do we use? Protractor. Have you all seen a protractor from 0 to 180 degrees? All of you have seen a protractor, right? Yes. So that is known as measurement. I mean, a tool which is used to measure angle. Right? So scalene triangle will have all three sides different. Angle also will be different. One will be 50, one will be 60, one will be 70. This is known as scalene triangle. Isosceles, any two can be equal. And the symbol is like this. They'll give two equal signs. If AB is 5 centimeter, how much is BC? 5 centimeters. Two sides will be equal. And the AC, the third side will be different. 6. Let me take 6. Now, which two sides are equal, students? Which two sides are equal here? AB. Opposite to AB. What's the angle opposite to AB? Angle C. And next which side? BC, right? Opposite to BC, which angle do we have? A. These two angles will be equal. If two sides are equal, their opposite angles also will be equal. What's the meaning of this? If angle C is 50 degree, what about angle A? What will be the value of angle A? Angle A also should be 50 degrees. Okay. Angle B will be different. Angle B is opposite to AC, which is a different measurement. Fine. That would be 80 degrees. Is this concept clear? Understood what is scale and isosceles? Respond all of you. Okay, next. Like this, even these two can be equal, students. Even these two can be equal. Now, if these two are equal, which two angles will be equal? Tell me, opposite to AC, what's the angle? No, no. Angle meaning is just one value. Opposite to AC, what's the angle? B. Opposite to BC, what's the angle? A. These two will be equal. 50 degrees, 50 degrees. These are known as isosceles triangle. These two are isosceles. Last one is equilateral. Yeah, there is one more right angle. I'll teach that later. Equilateral. The meaning of equilateral triangle is all three sides. What is the meaning of equal? All three sides will be, yes, all three sides and their angles also will be equal. Remember, A, B, C, students. All three sides are equal. That is known as equilateral. So what will be value if AB is 5 centimeter? What is BC? BC also should be 5. AC also should be 5. And all their angles will be equal. Remember, equilateral, everything will be equal 60 degrees. When I start triangle, I'll explain in detail. Now just remember these three. Any doubts in scale and isosceles equilateral? No doubt, right? The last one is right angle, students. Right angle triangle. What do you mean by right angle? Do you know what is right angle? A right angle triangle, any one angle will be equal to 90 degree. Okay, any one angle will be equal to 90 degree. Now, these are the four types of triangles: scalene, isosceles, equilateral, right angle. In detail, I'll explain when we start this chapter. Now, in scalene triangle, we need to find perimeter and area. See, perimeter is same for all three students. You take any quadrilateral, perimeter is same. What do you mean by perimeter? Perimeter is the outer boundary. Yes, tell me the value for scalene triangle. What's the answer? What three values you have to add? 5 plus 6 plus 7. And for this, 5 plus 6 the boundary, and here, what's the perimeter? 5. Okay. So perimeter, you don't have to worry. The formula is same for all the triangles. Sum of all three sides. But for area, each triangle has a different formula. For scalene it is different, isosceles it is different, equilateral it is different. Fine. Ignore these two. Scalene, isosceles, I'll see. If you have some related to that, I'll teach. If not, we'll do it later. For scalene triangle. In a scalene triangle, perimeter is equals to A plus B plus C. That is three sides. Perimeter is equals to A, B, C. All three sides are different, A plus B plus C. Then you should know how to find semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter S. What do you mean by full and semi, students? Do you all know the meaning of semi? What is semi meaning? Semi meaning is half. Okay, if you want to find semi perimeter, A plus B plus C, you have to divide it by 2. Fine, you have to divide by 2. Look at this triangle 5, 6, 8. What's the perimeter? How do you find perimeter for this triangle? All of you unmute and answer, students. Be quick. And let me write like this. 5 plus 6 plus 7. What's the answer? Okay, let me write 18. If you want to find, this is P stands for perimeter, S stands for semi-perimeter. What's the formula for semi-perimeter? 5 plus 7, just divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Is it clear? All of you understood? 9 is that? Okay, next. Why semi-perimeter is required? That is most important part to find area. Now, area formula. Area of a scalene triangle. We call this formula as Heron's formula. Heron is a mathematician who found this formula. Heron's formula. This formula is nothing but S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. I will come across this formula. Did you use it in midterm? in any of the chapters? Remember? Yes. Nobody remembers? Whoever has studied will remember. Rectangle. Okay. Teacher would have taught it. Next. This S stands for semi-perimeter, students. S stands for semi-perimeter. For this question, what S value did we get? What's the value we got? 9, right? 9. Look here. 9 into 9 minus A value. There are three values here, 5, 6, 7. You can take A as 5, B as 6, C as 7. Tell me what I have to substitute here. A value is 5. Next, 9 minus 6, 9 minus 7. Alia, are you there online? Are you concentrating? Write the same formula, students. Okay, Alia and Shasha. Is Shasha online? Fine. Only these two students are writing different formulas. Next, 9 into. What is 9 minus 4? 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 6, 3. And 9 minus 7 is 2. We have a square root here, right? We have a square root. How do you remove the square root? What did I tell? How many same numbers you should have? Two same numbers. So look here, let me take, don't multiply this, students, keep as it is. Take 9 first. How do you factorize 9? How do we factorize 9? 3 threes are, right? 3 threes are 9. So in place of 9, what can I write? Can I write 3 threes are? And 4, what can I write for 4? 2 twos. And this 3 and 2 I'll keep as it is. Don't multiply anything. Keep it as it is. Next. Which one has pair? 3 and 2. So of these pair, how many numbers I have to take? 1. 3 is equals to 3 into 2. Which one doesn't have pair? Keep it inside the square root. Is this concept clear? Understood all of you? Next. A is equals to 3 twos are 6. Root 6 is the answer. This is how you find area of a scale in triangle. Just go through what I've done, students. Go through. Try it once. Try solving once. All of you will start solving. This is Aaron's formula. Somehow by this week we'll complete. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll take even special class. We'll try to complete this chapter. From next week, I'll start new chapter. From Monday, I'll start new chapter. Yes, students understood? Just go through once. Make a note of formula. Draw the diagram. Formula is enough. Look, formula. This square root of S into S. S stands for semi-perimeter. S stands for semi-perimeter. And semi-perimeter formula. Make a note of semi-perimeter formula. A plus B plus C divided by 2. A, B, C are the sides. A, B, C are side values. Three sides, three values. Okay. Don't have to do this question. Yeah, don't solve it. This is just a random question which I had given. Just go through the question. Formula is important. Make a note of formula. Okay, shall we solve the questions related to this? All of you understood? Okay, next one. Okay, which question is left, students? The height of a trapezium. 15th one is done. Can you check the notes? 15th one. Okay, I'll just quickly go through a trapezium. What is trapezium? I told you. It will have only one pair of parallel line. Okay, A, B, C, D. Look at this. This is trapezium. How many parallel lines does it have? It has only one pair. What are the pairs of parallel lines here? AB and AB parallel to CD. The other two are not parallel, right? They will intersect if you extend. They're not parallel, students. Now, what's the formula for area of trapezium? What's the formula? Half into sum of, tell me the formula, sum of parallel sides, correct? Into h. What is h? H is the distance between them. Height. Very good. H is the distance between them. We'll solve. Once again, we'll solve the 15th and try the 16th. Last one. Only if you know area concept, area of triangle, you'll be able to solve next exercise. Make a note of this. Half into sum of parallel sides into h. Half into sum of parallel sides into h. Look at the 15th question, students. All of you, 15th question. What is given? The height of a trapezium of area. What is area value given? Yes, area. That is not height. That is area 162 centimeter. And what is this 6 centimeter? 6 centimeter should be height. Just ignore all this. Look here. Now read the statement. Read the statement now. All of you read it. What does it say? The height of a trapezium is? Yes. That is how you have to read. In between, they have given area to confuse. Okay. To make us confused, they have given area. So this is how you have to read. The height of a trapezium is 6 centimeter. Area is 162. Height is equals to 6 centimeter. Next. If one of the base, what is given, students? If one of the base is 23. Let the base be C. You can take this as B1, B2. Base 1 and base 2. Okay, one of the base is how much? 23. And what do we need to do? You have to find the other base. Yes. Look at this diagram. Here, height is given. Yes, Kashika, why are you late? No, no, 5 o'clock I had started. Okay, 5 o'clock everyone was there. It is late, Kashika. I already finished the concept. You can leave. You attend the recording. If not, you won't understand. Fine, because I've taught them triangle concept. Now, if you join in between, you won't understand. You leave through the recording. And 7 students were there, right? Three, four, five, six. Okay, fine. What is base one students? What's the value of base one given? 23. What do you need to find? Base 2, right? See, write it like this. Write like this. If area is given, which formula I have to use? Area formula. What is area formula? Half into sum of parallel sides. That sum of parallel sides, I'll take it as base B1 and B2. B1 plus B2 in, into. Let us substitute. What is area value? Area is 162. Half into. What is B1? Let us take 20 plus B2. I'll keep it as it is. Into what is height, students? Height is 6. Now let us keep bracket value as it is. We'll shift this 2 to the other side. 2 is in the denominator. It becomes multiplication, right? Into what we have? 23 B2 into 6. This, what about 6 students? How is 6 related? Multiplication goes to the other side, it becomes division. First complete this, reduce it, solve this part. Copy the diagram. All of you will copy the diagram, complete this 15. Be quick, we'll try the next one. See, this is the problem. If you're joining late, you'll miss certain topics. So you can't continue, you have to go through the recording and join. Then once you find the value, shift this B. Whatever answer you get, shift B to the other side, minus 23, you'll get B2 answer. Fine, students. So what are the things required to find area? Can you tell me what are the 3 things required? We need 2 base and 1 height. Yes, 2 base. That base is nothing but parallel line. Top and down I've taken as base 1, base 2, and 1 you need 1 height. Okay, what is the value you got here? 2 ones are 2, 3s are. Next 3 ones are 3, 54. How much is 54 minus 23? 31 centimeters. 31 centimeters. Okay. And mention here, let B1. Okay, don't need. Base 1, base 2. B1, B2. So B2 is equals to 31 centimeters. Shall we try the next question? All of you understood? Yeah, tell me, Alia. But somebody it was there. Okay, that teacher had cancelled. Which student told me this was there? Some section. I even told you to ask the teacher, right? Why didn't you ask students? See, yesterday I told you all right. Last week I told you all right. There are three questions which has triangle concept, and to ask your teacher, did you all ask? You have the 16th one. Okay, fine. Alia, if it's cancelled, you just ignore. If it's there, then do it. Okay. But I'll teach students. I'll complete it. Look at the 16th question. Concentrate all of you all. In this trapezium, it is a trapezium. A, which section? B. Which section ma'am has done? For which section? Yes. Tell me which section. Somebody told ma'am did, right? Shasha or Andrea? No, no, you shouldn't ask triangle sums. You should be specific. The textbook you have to show. Okay. You should have told me, Shasha. Mostly they might cancel. If other section if they cancel, even for your class they might cancel it. Okay, so I'll do one thing, students. I'll just keep this pending. It's a lengthy question. If I start this and if you don't have it for test, okay, it's of time waste. Tell me the next question. That's it in trapezium. Next exercise you have to start. Any question before this? We did all these questions. Okay, next exercise. Let me start the next one. Okay, we'll start the next one, students. Look at the next. Can you see the screen, all of you? Okay. Fine. Even this, how many sides this figure has, students? This diagram has how many sides? Two sides? I mean, four sides, right? Four sides, right? In these four sides, how many triangles are there? Tell me how many triangles are there? Two triangles. What are the two triangles? A, B, and C. A, B, C is first triangle. Next one, A, D, C. Fine. Can you see there is a 90 degrees line passing like this? This angle? I'll explain that. This is L and this is M, students. What is the height of this? In angle ABC, what is the height? Is it 8 centimeter? 8 centimeter. What about DM? 6 centimeter. Now, I explained your, yes, I explained your, which one is that? Isosceles, students. And in right angle. See, there is another triangle called right angle where A, B, okay, A, B, C, and a line is passing like this. Height. This is height 90 degrees. 90 degrees nothing but a straight line. Okay, this is a straight line, students, 90 degree. Look at this line. If I place a protractor here, all of you have seen a protractor, right? If I place a protractor, what is the straight line value? In your protractor, what is the straight line value? It is 0 degree up to, the straight line will be 90 degrees. Okay, 90 degree. Whenever there is this symbol, students, this symbol, which means the angle is 90 degree. It's a right angle triangle. Remember, in any quadrilateral, if this symbol is given, it's a 90 degree. You'll have like this or curved. The curved is not 90-degree. It should have a square symbol like this, a box type of symbol. It is a right angle triangle. Okay, right angle triangle. And the area for right angle triangle, area is equals to half into base into height. What's the formula? Half into base into height. Half into base. Base is nothing but this height, whichever line it's touching, that is known as base, BC. And height is this H. If I take 6 centimeters and base I'll take 8 centimeters. How do you calculate? What's the answer, students? Half into what is base? It into 6. 2 ones are 2 threes. 3 eights are 24 centimeters. Is it clear? 24 centimeters. Whenever you'll come across this, it's a right angle. Remember that. We use the same concept. Can you see this in this question? So both the triangles are right angle, right? Both the triangles are right angle. Okay. In this, let me take the first triangle. If you want to find area, what is area, students? Perimeter is the outer boundary. What is area? What do you mean by area? Inner? Yes. For this quadrilateral, this is not a triangle, rectangle, square, nothing. This is just a simple quadrilateral. Okay. For this, there is no specific formula. The formula is you have to find area of both the triangles. Area of first triangle, yellow, and the next white one. Okay, first triangle and second triangle. So what you have to do is, first let us calculate area of the yellow triangle. What is area of yellow triangle? You have to take triangle ABC. Can you see 90-degree line is passing? 90 degrees, D to M. What is area formula? Area is equals to half into base into height. So which line is this DM touching? Which line? Which base is this DM touching? AC. Not A. AC, right? Can you see it's touching AC? All of you look at this triangle, right? So what's the formula? Half into base into height. So tell me what is half, base value, AC value, is it given in? Read the question. They will definitely give AC value. Check. Isn't it given here? AC is equals to 14 into what is height? What is height, students? Look at the line DM. Look at DM. How many centimeter? This one. 6 centimeter. So what's the answer? 2 ones are and 2 sevens are. 7 into 6 is. Understood how to find area of one triangle? Is it clear? AC is 14, students. Area of one triangle is 42. Don't write. When I'm teaching, please don't write. Listen. 7 ones, 2 ones are, 2 sevens are. 7 6 are 42 meter or centimeter? Centimeter square. This is just area of ADC. Which is the other area we have? What's the second area? Area of ABC. Area of ABC. What is area, students? Half into base into height. So 1 by 2 into what is the base? Isn't it the same base? Isn't it touching the same base? AC. AC into height is BL. You look at the textbook, you'll understand. Look at the textbook diagram, BL. Half into base is nothing but same base. You have to take the same base, 14. What is the height given? 8. 2 ones are, 2 sevens are. 8 sevens are 56 centimeters square. Add both. So what they have asked us to find here? Find the area of quadrilateral. Tell me. ABCD. Yes. Find the area of quadrilateral ABCD. So you have to write it like this. Area of quadrilateral ABCD is equals to, add both the area. Area of ADC plus area of ABC. What is area of ADC we got? 42 plus 56. The answer is 98 centimeters square. Is it clear? Understood? How to solve? Don't write it, students. Don't write it. First, let me know whether you all understood or not. Understood? Okay. Instead of doing this, you can even write it in a single step. Just this area formula. Wait, let me even write that. Instead of finding two different values like this, okay, instead of finding separate values, instead of finding it, let me write it here. Now tell me area of quadrilateral. How do you find area of quadrilateral? Area of ABCD is equals to which two areas you have to add? Area of ADC plus area of ABC. Write this statement. Next is equal to what is area of ADC? Half into what is base? What is base? AC into what is height, students? For ADC, what is height? Look at the diagram. What is height value mentioned here? Can you see D to M? DM is given. No, no. What is alphabet? D to M. D to M. DM. Okay. So you can first write the formula like this: half into base into height. This is the formula they're given in textbook. Base into plus area of the second one, same formula, half into base into height. You can write it like this. Now tell me for the first one, area of ADC, half into what is base? Is 14 into 6 plus next one, 14 into. Will you all try this? The green one which I've written, will you all write like this together? Do it together. 7. 7 6 are 42 plus 8 sevens are 56. And the final answer is 98 centimeters. Better do it in this green box, students. Draw the diagram, all of you completed. Any doubts? Do you have any doubts? No. It's a right angle triangle. Let me minimize. So this quadrilateral is not a triangle, rectangle, square, nothing, students. This quadrilateral is made up of two right angle triangle. Whenever it is made up of right angle triangles, this is the formula we use. First question. Okay. Just go through students. Understood? Any doubts? How many right angles were there total? Two right angles, right? Two right angle. Triangles. Two right angle triangle. Okay. What about next one, students? Do you have the next question? Respond all of you. Second one. Okay, second one. See, second one we'll do tomorrow. That has a trapezium in that. We have to use two right angle, one trapezium. Only 10 minutes left. We'll do the third question. Third one. Fine. Look at the third question and tell me properly, students. How many right angle triangles are there? How many lines? How many lines are there? Three lines like this. Very good. Which means how many triangles? Right angle? Three right angle. Okay, let me draw the first right angle triangle. All of you will observe this. P Q R. In P Q R, can you see the line here? Yes. Response, students. Yes. What's the line? It's O, right? 90-degree line is drawn. This is one triangle, right angle. In the same way, look at the other triangle which continues. The black one is the first triangle. Next, look at the blue one from here to this. And a line is drawn like this 90 degrees line to E. This is the second triangle. Second triangle. First right angle triangle, second. And from there, the third right angle triangle continues. So, how many right angle triangle do we have? Three right angle triangles. Now, let us check their values, students. We'll see what are the values given. See, whenever they mention this, QD is perpendicular to PR. Look at QD, not QD. Yes, Q and D. This is not O, this is D. The meaning of QD is perpendicular to PR is it's the line, 90 degrees line. Fine. Tell me the values given. What is PR? PR is PR is equals to 10. Next, PS. Okay, QD. RE is equals to 7 centimeter and TF is equals to 5. Let me check the values. 5. RE is 7. QD is 3. PS is 12. PR is 10. Okay. So this exercise, next exercise is also easy. Only parallelogram is confusing. Bit tough, which we already completed. Yes. Now, what have they asked us to find, students? Find what? What do we need to find? Read the first line. PQRST. Area of again PQRST. So total how many triangles we have to add now? Three triangles. See area. Let me write the formula. Area of this is how we have to write pentagon. Area of pentagon PQRST. Pentagon is nothing but five-sided figure. How many sides it has total? Look here. 1, P to Q. Follow this line. Q to R is second side. R to S is third side. S to T is fourth. T to P is fifth. Okay. S to T, T to P is fifth. Total five-sided figure. Fine. In this five-sided figure, what are the three areas you have to add? Area of pentagon is equals to area of what's the first triangle? You can start any triangle. You can start with any triangle. Shall try this question now. Complete it now. All of you. Triangle PQR plus area of triangle which one? PR PRS. Next, which is the next triangle? Correct. PTS. Area of triangle PTS. Wherever there is straight line, wherever there is height given, that becomes right angle triangle. And tomorrow we'll solve question related to scale in triangle. Today in the beginning I explained what is scale and I'll teach that. Completed, students. Write it half into base into height